Hey y'all, it's Livia, aka florwalsims. Today we are building an apartment in San Myshuno. It was inspired by a starter apartment in Burrowsburg, which is a custom Sims 3 world. I just uploaded a video of me playing in it the other day, so you can go check that out if you haven't. Obviously, Sims 4 apartments aren't as customizable, but I'm actually glad I had more room to work with here. It's definitely not an exact recreation of the original. It was just heavily inspired by it. The one I'm building is also definitely not a starter. It has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and I also added a small laundry room. It's funny because I think rent is only like 600 simoleons. I wish rent was that cheap in real life. If this was in New York, this place would be like $2 million a day. I really like the layout of this apartment, especially the first bedroom with the big windows and archway that opens into the living room kitchen area. I turned the second bedroom into an art studio because I plan on moving in one of my Sims here. She's an artist, and my goal with her is to open her own studio. She also has a little cat, so that's why there's tons of cat stuff scattered everywhere. You can always change the art room into an actual bedroom if you wanted to, though. But yeah, I think I've talked about this in a really old video, but I don't know how people narrate speed builds and talk about their whole building process. I don't get bored listening to other people talk about it, but when I try to, I'm like, oh my god, like, who cares? Yeah, I'm just not good at it. Especially with everything sped up, I have a hard time keeping up. I've attempted to do it before, but it just felt really forced and I didn't vibe with that, so I accepted it is just not for me, sorry. And that's why I just treat my speed builds like a damn podcast. Plus I like filling y'all in on what's been going on in my life and telling my little story times. I actually have one right now about the death of my computer and how I lost everything on it and had to start from scratch. We love that. So my computer recently stopped turning on, and I don't know much about computers, but thankfully my brother does. So he was trying to figure out what was wrong with it. He ended up taking most of the parts from mine and putting them in his to kind of narrow down what was wrong. It turned out to be my CPU that was causing a bunch of issues. So I was like, damn, I guess I have to buy a new CPU now. So I ordered it and it came a few days later, and my brother went to take my old one out and put the new one in my motherboard. Come to find out, it was my motherboard that was also broken. So my brother went to take it out to look at it, and then he found out that there was a broken screw inside of it. So he couldn't even take it out the PC case tower thing. And y'all, we tried everything to get this screw out. I was Googling different methods. We were trying to just do whatever we could. So a $130 issue turned into a more expensive issue because now I needed to also get a motherboard. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do not have it like that right now. A bitch is unemployed and it's not like I can go get a job because I have to take care of my mom, and that's a full-time job in its own. So I started tweaking. I was upset and stressing because, like, bruh, how the hell am I gonna get all these parts right now? Plus, I'm also gonna have to get a new case if this screw doesn't come out, so I'm tweaking. My brother's still trying to get the damn screw out. At one point, we were Googling it, and it said you could try to super glue the gap in the screw and get it out with a screwdriver, but we didn't have super glue, and it was like 9 p.m. So my sister got her polygel nail kit out. They were trying to use that instead because at this point, I was like, try anything, I don't care. So they were doing surgery, putting the UV lamp up to the polygel and screwdriver. So yeah, nothing's going right. I'm feeling overstimulated as hell. And then my brother went to pick up the glass side panel of my PC case to move it so nobody would break it. And y'all, tell me why he barely touched it and the whole thing shattered. I was staring at him and he only gently grabbed it by the very top and lifted it, and the glass just exploded and flew everywhere. So now my entire bedroom has tiny glass shards and my computer's broken. At this point, I had to just walk away. So I went into my sister's bedroom and she has this blanket fort over her bed, and I just went in there and I started boohoo crying. I was absolutely defeated. It's funny now because everything ended up working out, but that night was just rough as hell. And I wasn't just upset over the computer, I was just upset about a bunch of stuff going on in my life. And I also was like, damn, I just started making videos again. It's not like I can just sit in my living room and make videos on the computer in there like I used to. Because when I first started this channel, I was just using my brother's computer, but now that's where my mom's hospital bed is that she stays in. So I can't just go out there in the middle of the night and start recording being like, hey y'all, it's Olivia. It would be like that one Musically of the kid at a hospital visiting his grandpa. I'll insert it in case you haven't seen it.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you.
But yeah, my grandma ended up walking into the room and she was like, girl, what is wrong? And I told her, and she ended up paying for a new motherboard, and my brother paid for my new case. So it all turned out fine. It's just crazy to me that one broken screw could cause that much drama. But shout out to my grandma and brother. The only thing that sucks now is I don't have anything from my old computer. I had so many Sims and save files up there that I loved that are just gone forever. I also lost so many halfway finished builds, and I didn't back them up or upload them to the gallery. Even the build y'all are watching right now was lost, and I had to remake it because I was like, I really like this build. I don't want to just not have it. I even had the full speed build like completely done and edited, and I just had to do a voiceover for it, but that's when all this happened, so, but it's whatever. And I needed to restart my mods folder anyway, so I've been having fun doing that. But yeah, that's my little story time. Before I go, I just want to thank everybody that commented on my last speed build, wishing my mom and her family well. It really does mean a lot to me, and I love you guys so much. Like always, this build will be available for free on my Patreon, and I'm also going to put it on the gallery. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Mwah.